Chuck. We call that the Chuck. Alright, so, I mean, we looked at Ebon Fever, we looked at Bursting Swords. Wilder serves more of a PvP talent. We'll mess with that later on once more PvP stuff comes out on the alpha. Pestilent Pustules is more of a single target. Raid DPS. I'm going over all these in my head right now to see if we really need to cover really any more of these abilities coming off. For the most part, it looks pretty good. I guess we could just go over some of the basic damage and look at some of the damage of the normal abilities, because we've already figured out where the damage is right now. We've already figured out where the big damage is. That's that Dark Arbiter over there. So to finish up this video, let's quickly talk about where I feel like Unholy is at currently. Unholy, I feel like, is really in a fairly strong position. They have pretty great CCs. They have pretty great mobility mechanically. You know, they got a lot of ranged attacks. Also, they got Death's Advance, along with, you know, they're already having Wraith Walk, which will allow you to you know, not be slowed for 10 seconds, which is, you know, a buff to our overall mobility as it is. Plus, Unholy also got the Death Strike healing buff going on in here. They've still got Corpse Shield, AMS, IBF, and pretty much most of the basic functions they had originally. And then we also saw with a little Dark Arbiter how insane some of the damage that Unholy can deal at the moment, which we saw a 6.1k non-crit there, which just absolutely... that blows my mind. I didn't think I'd actually see something go that high on this class, and I never tested Dark Arbiter before, so that was wicked. Really didn't see or expect that to be happening with that. But overall, yeah, Unholy DKs are doing solid. They are looking good, honestly. I really have no complaints. As far as looking at class capability between Frost and Unholy, Unholy at the moment is definitely in more of a positive light. I definitely see more possibilities with Unholy than Frost currently, especially in PvP situations. After seeing an Unholy DK, I really do feel like Frost DK is gonna need tweaking. It's gonna need something extra. It's gonna need a buff, maybe? No, I think it needs something. It's like a puzzle that's missing a puzzle piece almost. The rotation, I mean, it's pretty basic, but in comparable to Unholy, obviously, if I were to take, you know, Outbreak out of here, I mean, Unholy has a pretty basic rotation too. It's a 3-button rotation. I mean, it follows that for the majority of classes. They have pretty simple rotations, so I'm not going to be looking at that, because Unholy still feels a lot fuller, even though it's still got the slightest bit of rotation. I think the reason is it has mechanical stability of being able to hit things at range. That was one thing I didn't look at with Frost, but I have a feeling that it did go away, was the ranged Frost Strike going on, and that really limits us in the amount of damage we can do at range on targets, and that also affected us in the PvE standpoint, because if you have to run away from the target, spam Howling Blast, it gave us a lot more DPS to be able to spam Frost Strikes at range, which we really didn't benefit from it too much, but it was definitely the difference between lowering your parse 3-4% than just not using anything at all. But yeah, the way it is, guys, Unholy's looking positive. Frost, in my opinion, after playing these two different specs and comparing them, definitely needs some mechanical rework. Healing seems fine with Frost. The damage is okay, but I feel like it's either missing a huge damage, I guess, burst buff, kind of like the Breath of Syndragoza style, or it's missing some kind of mechanical CD, because obviously at this point, if Unholy's producing more damage than Frost, and Frost doesn't have any CC, but Unholy has CC, that alone just kills Frost. It just kills Frost, especially when it comes to an arena setting. A Frost DK without timed CC that they can deal damage in the timed CC is really going to mess up a lot of stuff. It's like Frost DKs almost need their own Strangulate, in my opinion. They need something to get a timed stun on a target, not that little blind we can put on people. We can't damage them during it. I mean, we also have to be in melee range. As we know, the Asphyxiate for an Unholy DK is quite a bit of ranged. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that, what they come up with. But I really feel like something's got to change there. Something's got to change. As far as Unholy goes, Unholy's pretty solid. I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this little down low of what's going on with Unholy DKs. I had somebody ask me on my last video, where was Hype Down hiding at? He's still around. He's farming gold, guys. He's farming gold. I have a feeling he might bounce back a bit. I'm still poking at him. I'm still poking at him for you guys. I'm going to get him back making videos. You just watch. We'll get him. We'll get him. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more content. And until next time, this was your boy Hazzed.